You can find me at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, .TV on IG.
See, how you feeling this morning, man?
Good.
That's good, man. Good to see you. I've been looking forward to this. And I'm excited about today. I'm excited to be here with you. This is going to be a lot of fun. This whole journey is going to be a lot of fun. And
So is this going to be like every day, or is it every Thursday?
it's going to be not every day, definitely, and it's going to be every week. Let me ask you a question to start off this. Okay, so this beat, I played this in the background. I played this beat first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's like chill hop, though.
Like chill hop to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you describe chill hop? Like what makes you feel like it's chill hop?
Cause like the beat, and it's like all the rhythm of the clapping.
Mm-hmm. Right. You hear the clap.
Like and then like you kind of hear like shh, like it's raining in the background on chill hop.
Right.
So it's like jazzy. So
yeah, that makes sense. So this, I'm gonna let it play for a little bit more, so I can let you hear some more of the elements. All right. So can you see the screen now?
hold up. Yep, I can definitely see it.
You can still hear the music too.
Yeah.
Okay. So this what you're looking at right here is my program called Logic Pro. And I'm actually going to show you a few things this program does. But this right here that you're looking at, this is the song right here. It's called Kamal Remake. And this was a track that I did for one of my new albums that is a chill hop album. And this is a song, like you said, that falls under the category of chill hop. And like you said, because of the type of beat, it's a hip hop beat to it, but then like you said, it's also kind of jazzy, and it's got the piano in there. It's got a bass line that I use there.
So you're basically so what is it called?
What is the name of the song, you said?
No, just the name of. Is this Liverpool? What is it called?
Oh,
this entire program.
Oh, this whole program right here is called Logic Pro. It's a
Okay, hold up. Let me write that down.
Oh, you don't have to write it down because we're recording this video, so you're gonna be able to watch this video. Yeah, you don't even have to take notes. We're just recording for the sake of the class. Yeah, so the good part about this whole fun experience is that you can just tune in and you don't even have to take notes because you're gonna be able to watch these back and be able to really get all the information. You're gonna have this forever. So yeah, man. So this is called Logic Pro, and this is a professional recording program where you can record all your songs, and you can record a bunch of different instruments. In fact, I'm gonna play some different instruments for you, and you can see on the screen some of these different names. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Mm-hmm. And in this program right now, what I did was I just put the MP3 in this program so I could play it back. But usually in the program, you would see all those instruments that I'm naming now, you would see those on these different lanes right here, which we call tracks. Mm-hmm. And you would see them all combining together. I'm actually going to show you that too. Yeah, so right now I'm just playing it in this program because this program allows me to go straight to Zoom, and I'm going to use this for a lot of demonstrations. So this particular track has, piano in it. I'm going to keep playing it too in the background. It has, as you hear, it opens up with drums, and it's got that clap sound. and it's got that piano you're hearing in the background. That's like an electric piano. In fact, I got one up here. I'm gonna play it for you so you can hear it up close. That's an electric piano, and this beat. One of my favorite hip hop producers, his name is Jay Dilla, and he produced a lot of songs over the years for a lot of people. He was one of the biggest influences in hip hop production. So I like his style. My style kind of models after his when it comes to the way I make hip hop. And this was a song that he made, and I decided to make my own version of it. And my version, we're gonna actually play. I'm gonna go from this in a few minutes, and I'm actually gonna play his version so you can hear the difference, and you'll hear how like I added more jazzy elements to it, like more piano and stuff like that, because you know that's my particular style, and I'm a pianist, so I decided to do that. But yeah, so this would be under the category of like chill hop or hip hop. It's got like a medium tempo, you know, kind of groove to it. Like, yeah, it's pretty laid back.
Probably like fall asleep to it or something.
Yeah, you could fall asleep to it. You could also rap to it. You could do this or that to it. You could just flow to it. You could flow to it. Like it's you can sing to it. You know, a person could write a song to this and actually sing a melody. I can't sing, but you could sing a melody to this song like this. You know, you could make a melody to it.
You sound like my grandpa. And you know what? My grandpa thinks he's the best singer in the world. And he thinks he's won so many trophies. I'm like, okay.
So here's the cool part. So the cool part about this is that, you know, and that's why I'm excited to do this, because so when we talk about the topic of music appreciation, music appreciation is something that I did in high school as well. I'm gonna switch my camera back so you can see me for a second. So I did music appreciation. I said high school, but I actually did music appreciation in middle school. And when I was taking musical appreciation, in fact, my teacher, who was my 7th grade teacher at the time, I wound up meeting back up with him in life later on, because he was a pianist and a church organist. And at some point, I became a church organist as well. And when I got hired at the very first church that I got hired for, the day that I walked in, I saw him actually sitting behind the organ, and we were shocked to see each other because I hadn't seen him since I was about 12. And but anyway, I was saying that to say that I took music appreciation with him, but it was a very different class than the one that we're doing here, and really the way that we're gonna develop our music appreciation. We were singing notes and looking at notes on the musical staff and clapping them out and that kind of thing. And while that was really, you know, that was helpful for just learning notes and that kind of thing and reading music, what I realized over the years was that to really develop music appreciation, really all you have to do is just listen to music and talk about it, you know, and talk about it with somebody who really has a lot of information as far as music. So that's why as soon as we started this and I played that beat, as soon as you said, wow, that sounds like chill hop, we just start talking about that. That's what a lot of this experience is going to be. We're just going to kick it, have fun, listen to music, and just talk about how it makes us feel and what we hear. You know, so that's what this is. This is music appreciation, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm going to play something else for you real quick, and I'm going to share my screen again so that you can see where I'm playing it. But I'm going to play another song for you. And I want you to tell me what comes to mind when you hear this song, or what do you feel? And just listen to it for about. Let's listen to it for about maybe 30 to 45 seconds before we analyze it. let you hear this whole chorus. So I'll tell you when we're gonna stop it. See what your thoughts are. Okay. So, you know, what's the first thing that comes to mind, you know, when you listen to this? How does it make you feel? Like, what does it sound like to you?
Me?
Yeah.
It sounds like a song that you'd find in piano tiles.
In piano tiles, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those things you find in piano tiles.
Right. So,
first thing that comes to my mind, but there's also a song my brother used to sing that kind of sounds like that.
Got you. So
I definitely hear all of the classic electric piano type.
Right.
Or something like that.
Yep. So we got a song that is just a solo piano. It's just one instrument, and it's kind of soft. You know, would you say it sounds like if you were to hear this song like in a movie, and it was playing behind a scene, like what do you think? What kind of scene do you think this would be behind? Like what kind of visual comes to mind?
Like a sad scene.
Like a sad scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. And so, you know, that's the same thing that would happen to me too, if I heard this. So this song is a song called Serenity, which I wrote, and this is me playing the piano, and there's a music video to this that I'm going to show you in a few seconds too. So I recorded this on my last piano album, and I'm gonna show you what the inspiration was. And it's kind of funny that you said that it sounds like a sad song, because to me it does too. But the funny part is that when I wrote it, I actually wrote it to something that's actually not so sad. So let's see, let me make sure. Let me share the computer audio and optimize share for clip, and let me go back there again. Okay, so listen to this. This is, but it's the same thing, but this time with division.
So this song is supposed to be about flowers.
I'm gonna show you like maybe 5 more of these flowers, and then I'm gonna tell you what this is and how it came together.
just to edit.
So here's the funny part about this. I'm gonna tell you the story behind this while I was playing. So this is a song that I wrote, like I said, it's a couple years ago when I wrote this. And these pictures are one of my friends who she grows a lot of plants and flowers, and she takes these pictures of her flowers. And so one day she was showing me her pictures, and she had a Samsung, then she had an S8, and this is her bowl of fruit on the table. I mean, bowl of vegetables and that kind of thing on the table too. So she had a Samsung S8, and we were at a birthday party, and she was showing me her pictures, and I was blown away by the camera, I mean, because of how high def the pictures are and how pretty her flowers are. So I said, can you send me these pictures, because I want to write a song to them. And when I sat down, this was the melody that came to mind as I was just looking at the pictures, and this was just the melody that came to mind. Now the funny thing is, usually with a song like this, because it's flowers, I usually wouldn't write something that sounds like this, like how you hear it at the beginning. Because like you said, when I listen to this kind of idea, it could be a sad idea. Like I could see a sad sequence to it. I could see somebody crying. But for some reason, I also could see flowers to it. Especially once I started writing the melody to it and I started really writing the song. I was like, it makes you think. I mean, this melody also, to me, makes you just kind of sit and think or sit and ponder on things. And so I named it Serenity, because the word serenity just kind of means, really quiet and peaceful. And these flowers, they could bring like a peaceful feeling along with the music. But I debated on if I wanted to call this song Serenity, and even if I wanted to put it to flowers, because I was like, I don't know if it fits. But I wound up using it or doing it because it was the first thing that came to mind when I saw the flowers. So I was like, let me honor my original feeling and just let it be that, So this song, would be like in the realm of kind of like a classical kind of feel to it, It's, kind of has that soft classical piano. In fact, I have a piano in front of me, and I'm going to play it for you real quick and show you something. Okay, so let me go back. I'm going to go back to this program because I want to show you some more about this program. Okay, share screen. Okay, so we're back in Logic now, and you see how you have these different instrument names right here and pictures. So when I played this sound, okay, I played now, the thing that's making it sound sad is this sound right here. And this is something we're going to talk about in depth in another session, but I'm going to introduce you to it now because it's going to lead to the next place we go. So the thing that's making it sad is this sound. This sound right here, this is a chord. And this particular chord, have you ever heard of the term major and minor when it comes to music?
Yeah, major and minor, like E minor or E major.
Yeah.
Scale.
Right. So
usually when I hear major, it's a scale.
Usually when you hear major, it's a scale. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, has anybody, when you heard those terms, do you know what the difference is between those terms, between the scales or the different? Do you know like the overall difference?
I think like minor is more Um, I mean, major is more like flat, and then minor is more sharp.
Okay, so it's there are descriptions that come close to that, but I'm gonna tell you what they are. Do you see a piano on the screen now?
Yes, now I do.
Perfect. And you hear piano in the background, right?
Mhm.
Oh, this is perfect. All right.
Wait, is this the app you were telling me like a month back? Is this the app you were telling me about how you play the piano digitally?
Yes, this is the app. Yep. So,
Oh, okay.
so this app is called Midiculous, like ridiculous. It's midi, and it's called Midiculous because MIDI is the word MIDI. MIDI is musical instrument digital interface. It's a word that we came up with a long time ago, which was a new technology where you could do something like I'm doing now, where I'm playing a physical keyboard that's sitting on my desk, but it's playing a digital keyboard inside of my computer. So MIDI just became a technology where you can make a piece of equipment and a program or another piece of equipment like talk to each other and like send commands and control each other. So that's what MIDI is. So this program allows you to play the piano and you can see what you're playing on the screen. So let me show you this is the difference between major and minor. And I'm actually going to check back. I heard. Okay, Aaron. So here's the song, right? And I'm going to show you the difference between major and minor. All right. So that song, the reason why it sounds sad because of the fact that I'm using something with what we call minor, and this is a minor chord. And it has a sad sound to it. When you play these three notes together, this is a chord. Now, I'm going to show you something that's different, and tell me how this makes you feel. I'm going to play two back to back, and tell me the difference between the two for you emotionally. So. All right, and then here's the second one. So the first one was this. And then the second one is this.
That sounds like really high pitched.
Real high pitch, right. And that makes sense to me because of where I'm playing on the piano. I'm gonna give you one more demonstration, and I'm gonna simplify because I actually realized I gave you too much information. So, what do you hear What do you hear as the difference between this and this?
Like it's like kind of like nah, nah, like nah, nah, like something like that.
Mm-hmm. This one here, this sound right here, that gives you like the sad sound. That's minor. And when you hear this gives you like a happy sound. So this is like happy.
Yeah.
And then this is like sad. Right. So that's the thing that's making you hear that song in that way. And when you listen to different pieces of music or different styles of music, or even just different songs within styles, that's what you're feeling when things make you feel good or happy, make you want to dance, when things make you, kind of just sit and think, when things make you just kind of want to chill out and just relax or go to sleep, like you're hearing these sounds, come together. So, yeah. Okay. So the next thing, well, first, before I go to the next thing, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Or what are your questions?
See, how are you doing it on the keyboard? Do you like press the letter for the chord, or yeah?
Right. So how do I actually come up with?
How do you do the chords,
Mhm.
but with a keyboard?
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Tony's mom.
Hello. Let's see. I'm gonna unmute your mic so we can hear you. Hello. How you doing?
Hello, how you doing? Tony's coming.
Oh, Tony's coming. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Tony, you're late.
Hey, Tony. How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to say hi.
Tony and my mom got cheeses.
But so good to see you, Tony. You doing okay today? That's good. So my name is Mr. Aaron, and of course we got two Aarons. So we're just hanging out, and we've just been listening to music and just talking about how it makes us feel. So I'll kind of give you a little bit of what we done so far. So when we first started, I'm going to share a screen with you, and I'm going to play a couple seconds of it. When we first started, I was playing a song for Aaron, and this was the song. And Tony, I want you to tell me if you can hear this song. I'm going to just play a few seconds of it. Can you hear that, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something that I played for Aaron. And as soon as I played it, he said that it sounded like a particular style of music. Have you ever heard anything like this before? Like this kind of
No.
You said no, you haven't?
No,
Remember in class how
not that I recall.
Oh, well, in class how when we're working, Miss Minai and Miss Laura put on this music called chill hop.
Have you ever heard of chill hop, Tony?
Miss Minai and Miss Laura play it when we were physically in school.
No.
Okay.
Never
You
heard
don't remember?
So let me ask you a question, Tony. When you hear this music here, when you hear this, okay, does it remind you of anything, or like, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like, how does it make you feel, or, what does it sound like to you? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Have you heard anything like this before? Or, if someone just played this kind of music, what would you think? How would it make you feel? I got you. I might be asking too hard of questions. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to listen to some different music. I was telling Aaron, one of the ways that we're going to learn how to appreciate music is just to listen to it. I'm going to come back to my screen. So when I was in school, I took music appreciation when I was in middle school. But my teacher had us reading music on the paper and clapping out the music. And we didn't do a whole lot of listening to music. But what I learned over the years when I became a musician was that the best way to grow your music appreciation was to just listen to music and just see how it made you feel, see if you liked it, if you didn't, what it made you feel like. So we're going to do a lot of listening here. Here's another song that I played. I'm going to play a couple seconds of this for you, Tony. So Tony, have you ever heard anything like that?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. Do you know what instrument that was playing that you hear playing in the background? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Guitar?
So this, believe it or not, this is actually a piano. In fact, I'm gonna put it on a piano sound. This is a program that I have where I can play different sounds, and I have a keyboard in front of me. So I'm gonna play that sound for you again. And this is what it sounds like if you were to hear a piano just by itself. So that's a piano. Does that sound like a piano to you now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a solo piano song, and that's a song that I wrote, that I was showing Aaron that I wrote, and I put it to a video with like some flowers, and that's kind of where we were. We were just talking about just how music makes us feel and the different things that we heard. So what I'm going to go to next, I'm going to share with you all I'm going to share another screen with you. And while I'm doing that, I just want to ask you a few more questions. So what are you guys favorite? Well, let's start off like this. What's one of your favorite songs right now? Like just a song that comes to your mind that's just like a song you really like.
Can it have words in it?
What'd you say?
Can it have words in it?
Oh, it could be anything. As long as it's music, it could be anything. So I'm just curious, like what's a favorite song of yours? And it could be anything. It's just the first thing that comes to mind. It could be something you like now, something you used to like. I'm just curious. I'll tell you what. I'll start. So one of my favorite songs I would say is let's say Michael Jackson Rock With You. You ever heard Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that song too. But my favorite song, I frankly would not say.
You wouldn't say
So,
but just any song. Give me anything. You could just say any song. I'm just any song that you like. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's try.
okay, so
Go ahead. I'm listening. Go.
So my favorite song,
Or one of your favorite songs. Just a song that you like.
one of my favorite songs is this song called Tito Come Outside. So it was made by one of my favorite YouTubers.
Gotcha.
And it's like a basic, really, really basic song.
Okay.
Really basic.
Give me the name of it while you're talking about it again. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Tito Come Outside. And then after that, you might want to write SML. Just that. And then you should see this guy in a red Lamborghini.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so while I'm looking this up,
that's one of my favorite songs.
Okay. What's the first thing you like about this song? And it doesn't even have to be the music. It could be the video. It could be anything. What's one reason why you like this song?
Because it's from one of my favorite YouTubers.
One of your favorite YouTubers. Got it. Perfect. Okay.
Now he's like my second favorite YouTuber because now I watch this guy called Unspeakable,
Okay, gotcha.
But
okay, cool. So Tito Come Outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Tony, what's a song that you like? Just anything.
It's not class. My favorite song is not class appropriate.
Yeah, my favorite, like one of my favorite songs before Tito Come Outside is not class appropriate either.
Not class.
So I just went with my second favorite.
Oh,
because my favorite is not class appropriate.
I'm thinking that y'all was saying the name of the song. The name of the song was not classic. Okay, so it's
no, like the song itself. The name of my song is okay, but the actual song
I got you.
Unless you listen to the censored version.
Yeah, and it's okay. I right now I'm not too worried about whether the content or that. I'm just curious as to a song period, because what we're going to talk about is like I'm going to help you to understand even more why you like the songs that you like, or other elements of the song that you might not have noticed, or just the music that you listen to period. So Tony, I still didn't get a song. I just need any song. So don't worry about whether you feel like it's appropriate or not. I just need anything. It could be a song that you feel is appropriate. Just give me one song that you just like, just anything. It could be something you liked several years ago. It could be something you liked now. It could be anything. Just one song that you listen to that you just like. Okay, I tell you what. Just think about that, right? Just think about any song out of like the hundreds of songs that you heard, and then we'll come back to that. Here's another question for you. What is your favorite genre of music? Aaron, what's your favorite genre? And do you know what genre means?
Like class of music.
No, so well, yes, I guess you could look at it like that. Yeah, like class. So the way that we classify music is, hip hop, you got blues, you got
jazz, blues, yeah.
Do you have a favorite style of music? And even if it's not your favorite style, what's one of your favorite style? Like just one that you like, the one genre you like most.
So it's not R&B and it's not classic hip hop, but it's kind of like kind of rap and hip hop together.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Tony.
That's my favorite song. But
okay.
Mr. Aaron.
Yes.
Mother told me to tell you the name of the song.
Okay.
X gonna give it.
How do you pronounce it again? I'm sorry.
X gonna give it to you.
Okay, is that EX or just the letter X?
EX. Oh, X.
Okay.
Letter.
Okay, got it. X gonna give it to you. Okay. Got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mom. Okay. So I would take a guess, Tony, and say, if this is one of your favorite songs, then I was going to ask you, what is your favorite style of music? That's what I should have said instead of genre, because genre means style. But what is your favorite style of music? Do you like rap? Do you like R&B? Do you like classical music? Do you like opera music? Like, what's your favorite style?
Well, I don't really know style names.
Well,
okay, so is X gonna give it to you? Is it like hip hop, or is it like hip hop is like upbeat music, and then jazz is like saxophone and like relaxed music, and opera's like that stuff, and then like
different categories. Yeah. So
yeah, like rap is like how you like rhyme words and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Tony, the best way to describe, so I gave you some of the names as far as the styles, right? So for instance, do you know what kind of music gonna give it to you, Dirty? Do you know what style of music that is?
Fast beat?
Yes, that would be rap. So so you have DMX, right? DMX is a rapper. So pretty much the song would be in the style of, rap music, right? That's how you would describe that, as rap. And then the other song, in fact, I'm going to listen to a few seconds of it right now. The Tito Come Outside. And let me see if I can share that so that
And then to listen to a little bit of Earth, just a little bit, censored version.
Yeah.
Actually, I can share Earth.
Well,
I think I got it.
let me actually share it, Aaron, just because I want to record this video particularly. So let me see if I
Just
can.
start at Tino Come Outside. Yeah, that's the one.
So I'm just gonna play. Okay, there we go. And all I want to do, I'm just gonna
Yo, has anybody seen my boy Tito? He needs to come outside right now. So, Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside.
This is basically what it is
Tito,
all
come
day,
outside.
like the entire
Tito, come
song.
outside. Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside. We got something for us. Hey.
All right, cool. All right, so what style would we say that this is?
Tito, come outside. Tito,
I'd
come
say
outside.
a little bit of rap and a little bit of hip hop. Maybe little bit of classic hip hop, and then yeah.
Okay, so that's a good observation. And that's actually true. Now, when I go back to the beginning, I'm gonna show you something. So,
Yo,
what's the first thing you all hear as soon as the song comes on? Listen to it real closely. Right there in the background.
His car pulling up.
Right. That's his car pulling up. And then in the music, there's like this little bell sound, like this little belly kind of sound.
yo, has anybody seen my boy Tito? He needs to come outside right now. So, Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside.
The beat right there, that's one of the things we're going to talk about. The beat really tells what style this is. You know, that beat being what it is a hip hop beat, is a rap beat. You know, it's got
Tito, come outside. Hey, Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside. Tito, come outside. We got something for us. Hey, Tito, come outside.
It's got claps in it. It's got a really deep drum sound. It's got really fast hi-hats. It's got those fast hi-hats. And then it makes you dance. I'm going to see if I could find the Tito Come Outside instrumental. And we got a few more minutes, and we actually are about to wrap it up. This was a good session. This was a really good session. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of the instrumental so we could just listen to the musical elements. And we're just going to spend the last 5 minutes just listening to the musical elements and hearing, like, what do we hear in the music itself when you take away the words, right? And let's see. All right, got this at the lowest. So while this is loading up, yes, this is rap, this is hip hop, this is like a mid-tempo, medium. We're gonna talk about tempo next time. We're gonna get when we meet next time. Let me switch my share. When we meet on the next class, we're gonna talk about the different aspects of music, and let me show you what those are that we're gonna talk about. So, can you all see? Okay, can you all still hear? Can you still hear the music in the background or no?
Excuse me.
You still hear music? Okay, I'm gonna let the music play while I'm talking. Yeah. All right. Now on the screen, let's go here. Do you see on the screen where it says elements of the elements of music?
Yeah.
Okay. So the elements of music that we're going to talk about next time are rhythm, dynamics, melody, harmony, texture, tone, color, form. And we're going to look at this too, which is going to show us, even more closely what those names mean. So we're going to look at this next time. And then we're going to talk about this in relationship to the music that we listen to every day. So last but not least, I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to switch my share and go back to the music video. Okay. Now, in this beat, let's take the beat from the top.
Cash money
Okay. Let's listen to the first part again. So you hear those little belly sounds in the background? Okay. What are some other sounds that you hear? Just listen to it and just the way that this beat is made up. What other sounds do you hear? Like anything?
He's really like. Wait, what other sounds I hear?
Yeah.
I hear like he's using this thing on the drums to make it like echoey.
Right.
Like in some parts of the song.
Right.
And it's like a high pitch like that.
Right. Yep, he got that high pitched sound. Tony, do you hear anything in here? What do you hear when you listen to this beat? Like, do you hear any sounds that you recognize? Tony, are you still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay. I'm sorry, I can't see you all. Do you hear any sounds, Tony, that you recognize?
After listening for a minute and 40 seconds, I remember the previous tone and use it over and over and over again. So, yeah.
So you said after hearing it for a minute and 40 seconds, what did you say? I'm sorry.
It's basically the same thing over and over again.
Right. Right. So basically what you hear, and that's a good observation, Tony, what you're hearing is what we call a loop. And a loop is just that. You know, it's just a circle. It's just when things keep going around and around. So let me tell you some of the sounds that I hear when I hear this. And see if you can hear them. So one of the things I hear, and I'm gonna switch my screen in a second, but I hear claps. Well, now they stopped. But that's at the end of the beat.
Cool.
So let me tell you what I hear this. Okay. Wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, I see what's happening. I gotta leave it on share screen in order to do that. Hold on 1 second. I didn't realize the music would stop. Okay. So notice, can you still see my picture on the screen? You guys still see my picture? Can you still see me on the screen?
Yeah, I can still see you and your thing on the screen.
All right, perfect. So, do you see me clapping now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you all hear?
I'm trying to hear that now.
Yeah, you hear where I'm clapping and you hear? Now you got clap there, right?
Yeah.
Tony, do you hear that clap? Did he say yes? Okay, sweet. So now I'm gonna stop there and we're gonna wrap it up. So okay. So now did you notice what just happened? And Aaron, I really saw it happen with you and I heard it because you mentioned it right away. As soon as I started clapping, even though you didn't hear the claps before, did you notice how as soon as I started clapping, then all of a sudden your ear brought it into focus and you could actually hear the claps?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have the same experience, Tony? Yeah. So that's and we're gonna end on this tip here. That's what music appreciation is about. And one of the reasons why I'm really excited that we're going to be doing this on a weekly basis, because what happens is there's a lot of stuff in the music that you like and that you listen to that you might not have even realized was there. Like there's these hidden sounds, and when somebody points them out to you, then all of a sudden you start listening and then you start really hearing these other sounds in there. You're like, wow. And what that's going to do is it's going to take your experience of the music deeper. It's going to make it be where the songs that you like, you're going to really like them even more because you can hear more of what's going on. It's also going to make it where when you hear other music, you're going to start being able to like and appreciate other music because you hear those same things there too. So the only thing that we're going to really do in this class, like, and really the only like homework that you'll have is literally just to listen to music and to just listen to it and hear how many sounds you can hear, listen to it and examine like how does it make you feel, if it makes you feel happy, if it makes you feel sad, if it makes you feel like you want to go to sleep, if it makes you feel like you want to just kind of ponder, if it helps you to study or concentrate. You're just going to listen to music and just really pay attention to what you hear and how it makes you feel. Does that sound like a fun and easy way to do class?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that all day.
You can do that all day. So here's what I want you all to do, and this is where we're going to pick up on the next session. The only thing I want you all to do between now and the next session that we meet, which will be next week, and we'll figure out the time, is just listen. Go to songs that you like, right? Go to songs on YouTube or wherever you listen to music that you like. They're just the songs you listen to, your favorite artists. And I want you to search for that same song, but type in the word instrumental. Type in the word instrumental. So whatever the name of the song is, and then type in instrumental. And all I want you to do is just listen to an instrumental is just the beat. That just means the beat with no words on the top. Nobody singing anything. Now you might hear an occasional voice in it because certain people will put their voice over the beat so that way other people don't take their beat. That's kind of like a way of putting your signature on something so people always know whose it is. But you won't hear the lyrics. You won't hear a person singing or rapping. And I just want you to listen to the beat and just listen real closely and see how many different sounds you can hear. That's all you got to do. And whatever sound that you hear, try to either sing with it or like how I did, clap with it, or, hit your body when you hear it like sound. Just listen to it and really try to hear those sounds and try to hear all the different ingredients that go to make up the music that you like. So listen to the drums really closely and listen to what the drums are doing. And if you hear them doing something, start beating it out on your table or on your lap or something. If you hear like a little bell sound, start to hum it or sing it. If you hear claps, like hear how many times you hear claps, just listen to the music. And type in instrumental so you can listen to it without the words. Because sometimes what happens is when you take the words out, all of a sudden, then you're able to hear all these things that you didn't hear before. And that's all you got to do. And so when we pick up next class, we're just going to continue with that. And then we're going to start talking about all these different things that go to make up those songs that you like. So, yeah, with that, we're pretty much bringing this to a close. Do you all have anything that you want to say to me or any thoughts that you might have or any questions you might have, whether it's related to music or whether it's not even related to music, if it's related to anything else? Do you all have any thoughts that come to mind for you? Okay. And so that's cool. So yeah, that's about it. So what's your guys' assignment until I see you next time? What's your assignment?
Listen to instrumental music.
Go ahead. Let me let Tony start. I'm sorry. What's the assignment, Tony?
Listen to our favorite songs instrumental over and over again.
Yes. And when you listen to them, see what sounds in the that your ear can hear that you might not have known was there before or paid attention to. Yep, so that's it. Other than that, you guys feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's real cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this session. Tony, it's really nice to meet you. I'm really looking forward to these experiences with you. Aaron, I'm really looking forward to these experiences with you. This is going to be a lot of fun. And my goal is to help you just to enjoy music in general, just more. Just enjoy the music that you listen to and be able to have an appreciation for different styles of music that you might not have listened to before. So on that tip, I'll let you all go and I'll see you all soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care. Did you all enjoy this?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, I'll see you all soon. Take care.
Yeah. So to help me to make more content like this, please see the info in the description or comments. And thanks so much for watching. And if we're not already connected on all my other homes, the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, etc., where you can find me at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, .TV on IG,